Oh my gosh, how are you? Yes. Oh, I got to show you. I put my arm up. I did a thing today, but I'm going to wait till you all come on because I got a bunch oh my God. Yeah, thank you guys. I got a bunch of mail from you all, a bunch of mail, and I've got to show you what arrived. And I had to put it in order because I'm crazy and I can't remember who did what. So I had to leave it in the packages. Although there were jelly beans and I can't commit to not eating them. You know how it is. Hi, you guys. How are you? Okay, I want to show you because I just got it done, but then I'll show you guys again later on. Okay, how do I show you this? Can you see? Can you see? Okay, can we see? I can't see. There, see? Can you see it? You can't even see the beetle on. This is one I'm going, it's all covered up, but there's a beetle right here and I'll explain it. Anyway, isn't this beautiful? Look. I know there's blood here. Hurt like a motherfucker by the wrist. Hurt like a mother, but not as bad as giving birth. I know. That's because I had that at Keithy's funeral. And then it goes with his screensaver. And then the beetle that I've been seeing. Yes, it's a June bug, but a June bug is a transformation beetle, isn't it? I'm not done. I'm not done. I have to leave this plastic on it for 5 days, which means it'll be on for 2 days. And then I can put, no, it's so beautiful. Yeah, and then I've got more little flowers. I did want to do on the palm, but then someone told me how much that hurt. And I'm like, ugh. I don't want it because it hurts by the wrist. I was like, thank fucking God that that's ended because they're shading and so they go over it and you're just like, yeah. So anyway, that was my experience today. The words are Keithy's screensaver. So the words say, stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Stop looking for happiness. In other words, don't be a freak and be insane and keep doing the same thing over and over again because it doesn't work. That is what I saw when the coroner handed me Keithy's phone. That is what I saw. That was his screensaver. So that is what I put on my arm with his ashes. And then the sunflower and the little beetle, you got to see him when he's dry. He's so super cute. What the hell? Oh, somebody on Citizens app, their dog was reunited with, where'd you go? Oh, my friend wants to do a tattoo now. I sent it to her and I went because of Maya. You guys know Maya because Maya Papaya is my hiking friend, you know, that went into the Navy. I'm telling her, I'm talking about her on YouTube, Anyway, she went to get a beautiful sleeve of flowers done down, I guess, kind of down the front and the side of her birth flowers. And they did this beautiful watercolor thing. And I saw it and I'm like, oh shit, where did you go? And then she's like, oh, I went to this girl. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. Aw, yeah, you'll get one if you want one. I mean, you don't have to get one. I want another tattoo and piercing. I'm all pierced out. I mean, I can put one right here or I can do this right here. I don't want to do this though because that feels like a Taurus. I can't do that, but I can put another little black diamond right here. Love that. I know. I heard that. Speaking of piercings, Mr. Nipple Rings, you know who I'm talking about. Mr. Nipple Rings, you remember? You know, the mayor of New York City and his nipple rings, like you wind them up and you pull his bitch ass right out of the city. John's still like, why does he have nipple rings? When did he get those? Because they weren't around 40 years ago. But they might have been. He's like, did he get those like when he was 60? Did he get those when he was 40? And I'm like, I don't fucking care when he got them. Mr. Nipple, he's so gross, that face. And then you'd have to have sex with that. And I can't. I just can't. But I want to know, I just can't think about it. I think I might throw up in my mouth right now. I might throw up. Thank you for that. Oh, Leo, Sun, Aries, Moon. Almost said Larry, like I'm talking about my cousin. No, Mr. Nipple Rings. That's one thing. That's where I draw the line because I breastfed. I draw the line at nipple rings. I draw the line. I'll pierce anything else. I'll do dermals. I'll do anything, but not on my nipples after breastfeeding. I'm just like, oh, fuck no. No, no, no. And if I had a penis, I wouldn't do it there either. Those are the two places that are off, like, completely off limits. Yeah, none of that nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, the thing right there, that looks like a Taurus to me. I'm not Taurus, but I love nose piercings so much. Wait, fill in, wait, who is Pelosi's stepsister? I'm glad I don't have an eggplant. No, can you imagine like putting a ring on your eggplant? I mean, on your dick? Okay, I've got to show you guys. So I want to show you, I had to put them in piles with people's names so I can make sure to thank, I know, Cuomo's gone, but question with that, why did all the old people in the old folks' home, why did the old people in the old folks' home have to die in the old folks' home alone? Nipple rings won't go off in the metal detector. Nipple rings. Yeah, a lot of rings don't go off in the metal detector. But why did the old people, like, even if you have the crotch 19, why do you have to die alone? I'm just curious, right? My ex had one. Oh my God, did it hurt? It had to fucking hurt. I don't care. If you're going to pierce the, you know, whatever, it's got to hurt. And the nipples, no nipple piercings. Both my kids, well, actually, Keith didn't bite me. That little Jason, yeah, they grow teeth and they bite. And that was it for me. I'm like, this is not fun. Please, no. Please, please. Yeah, they just don't make a noise. Yeah, they show. Well, I can't do the nipple piercings, but I want to show you this. Okay, so this, remember Keithy's little memorial card had this picture of him, of Keithy. See this? I got to say thank you to everybody who sent me stuff. So I'm just getting it right now. This was a painting that arrived yesterday of that exact picture. This was sent to me of that exact picture of Keithy. Can you guys see? Can you see it? And it was, now I hope I pronounce her. Isn't this beautiful? I'm so excited about this. Isn't it? It's so, I love the freckles on his face because actually he had little freckles like that. He hated them. And yet other people are tattooing freckles on their face. I know I did that. I did that. That's going to go over because I've got Bobby's painting of Keith from the other side. So Bobby painted this from the memorial. She painted this picture that was on the memorial card, this one. And then the one I just received is his baby one. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's this one. It's so beautiful. And this was, look at, beautiful, beautiful handwritten. And she did it. I know I love the freckles. That's the best. Little boys with freckles. And I know. Okay. She's my fan from Utah. And La Una, I want to say, if I butchered your name, I'm Canadian, I can't help it. It's Launa. So thank you so much for this and look at the heart and look at the glitter. Look, you guys, isn't that beautiful? So I'm putting that over here so I know who goes with what. And then, okay, we have more pictures, y'all. We have more pictures. Okay, so this one is from JCM, and she's in Comfort, Texas. Comfort, Texas sounds good, like there might be mashed potatoes there. Okay, there might be mashed potatoes in Comfort, Texas. And she sent me the beautiful, she sent me other papers of Keith, and she wrote me a beautiful letter, Keith's name, and a beautiful letter right here. But let me show you what she did. Thank you so much. I know, mashed tater tots. This is from JC. I have to put everything in different piles because I get it all freaking confused. Anyway, she sent me this for Jason, and his name is Greek for healer. So she sent me this. So this is for Jason. And then she sent me Keith's name, which is warrior. It's in Scottish, which it originates from the forest. And my name means warrior in Irish. So there's Keithy. She sent me these two beautiful for Jason Keith. So thank you so much, JC. I think you pronounce it JC. This is her right here. I won't give her address out, but she's in Comfort, Texas, so she probably wants to feed us. JACI. Thank you so much for that. Beautiful. This all arrived at one thing. It's like it arrived literally at one time in the post office. Now, here we go over here. I have to put this here. I have to say thank you to everybody because stuff comes in. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. All right, this. Okay, there's a smart ass in you guys. There's a smart ass, all right? And it's Ginger B, you smart ass. Okay, look it. Hello, jelly beans. Ginger B, jelly beans. There's many of these jelly bean packets. And many and more. Ginger B. She's trying to make me hyped up so that I go around the neighborhood getting arrested for my bullshit on jelly beans. Look, Ginger B. These are buttered popcorn. And then look at how sweet she is. Look, sea salt, Skinny Pop. I live on Skinny Pop. This is what I live on. If you drink enough water, yeah, I know it's high. I know it's a sugar high. If you drink enough water and coffee and eat Skinny Pop, you can probably lose a few pounds. That's not really good diet advice. But this is from Ginger B, so thank you. And then in the midst of that, look what this little sweetheart sent. She sent, oh, fudge, hold on. She sent a beautiful astrology chart necklace. Look. I think it is. It absolutely, look it. She sent this. I can't put it over my head right now, but anyway, she sent this with a little piece of selenite, which is my favorite. So thank you, Ginger B, with your jelly bean addiction. Okay, so I'm keeping those together. I save every single one of your cards. I have boxes of your cards, and then Lila comes and she looks at them. And also, some of you sent stuff to Lila too. Oh my God, people are so great. Now, we have another cheeky food sender because remember I mentioned the lavender cake? You guys like to feed me, which means you think I'm skinny, which is good. It's not true, but it's good. So this one is from Karina, AKA Gypsy Girl. And I know her writing. Thank you for that. Oh, the wrist hurt, huh? The wrist hurts like a bitch. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. She handwrites and a beautiful card. She gave me a gift card for Macy's. Thank you so much for that because Macy's has clothes. We like that. And makeup and basically the Mac store. So like we're super excited. And she sent Lila a gift. I've not seen Lila yet since she got, what the hell am I doing over here? I've not seen Lila since she came home from Grandma Martha's. So when I see Lila, I will give her the gift. This beautiful candle is bamboo and jasmine. Thank you, Karina. It's so beautiful. I feel like it's my birthday almost, and it is so beautiful. And this beautiful candle, guava tangerine. I don't know what a guava is, but it smells really good. And then here's the cheeky part. Here's the cheeky part. Milk chocolate covered blueberries. This is cheeky. This is cheeky. Then we have strudel honey waffles. Also cheeky. And then we have birthday cake popcorn. This is gonna throw me over the edge. I will be up at midnight eating this going, fuck, I gotta run 20 miles. Thank you, Karina, for this. Cheeky food sender. Okay, so there's that. Now I gotta put that. I do feel like it is my birthday. Y'all are so cheeky. Cheeky. Okay, so then, now I gotta get this right. Okay, so this, oh, I hope I get this right. If I don't, y'all are gonna hate me and I'm not doing it on purpose. But this all came in one day. So, okay, this is, now I don't know whose name is on this. It's the goat soap. You know the beautiful goat soap? Look, feel like a kid again. Peppermint, peppermint. So beautiful. I love this. I gave it to all my friends. I gave it to Rascal. I gave it to Kenna. I gave it to everybody. Goat soap. Feel like a kid again. Get it? And I love the goat soap. Not goat soap. No one sent me insulin. What's the goat soap? Lip liner. Goat soap. And then this one, oh my God, pink musk. This one got to go to Kenna. This is pink musk. She loves musk. And then these are the lip balms. They're fantastic. Feel like a kid again, right? So there you go. So thank you so much for that. Feel like, and I don't even know your name on the package. BJ Gross. So it's BJ, and I don't know what that stands for, meaning if it's Betty Jean or what, but I love your goat soap so much. I can't, and I have your letter, but you signed it just, yeah, BJ Gross. So I don't know your first name, unless it is just BJ, in which case, thank you so much for the goat soap. I love it. I use it, and all my friends use it because I give them treats. The treats of feel like a kid. Best soap ever. Such good soap. I know. So cool. Okay, so that goes over there. Then, all right. Now, oh my God, I forgot to say, oh God. No, stop. Here we go. Shut up, Sloan. All right. So I got a beautiful package for me and Lila. I know, the goat soap. Oh my God. It's feel like a kid again. Let me tell you the address of the goat soap. The goat soap, it's goatsoap.store. Goatsoap.store. So go to goatsoap.store. Absolutely go there. Now this is from Vicky in Australia. She sent me a little angel. Vicky, are you out there? Probably not, because it's in the middle of the night in Australia. And okay, so Vicky sent me this beautiful little angel, and it's over by my Buddha. She sent me cake for my birthday, little cakes. Now, you know my birthday's coming up on Sunday, but I already ate the cake because I do that. So the more food you send, the more I eat. I'm kind of like a goat. I keep eating. Anyway, she sent me this beautiful card. Look at these little lovebirds. She sent Lila a gift. Lila hasn't opened it because I haven't seen her. And, okay, that goes there. And, oh my God. And she sent some crayons for Lila. But look at this, y'all. Look at this. I gotta take them out. Look at these Australian opals. Aren't they beautiful? And they're blue. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see them? Aren't these beautiful? There you go. Look at this. You're 821. Awesome. Isn't this beautiful? This was a birthday gift. So thank you, Vicky, for that so much. Look at how beautiful. They are gorgeous, and they are opals. They're called Shine Opals Australia. And that's from Vicky in Australia. And she sent me lemon and chocolate cake and strawberry cake, but little cupcakes. And I mix them all together because you need to mix them all together to eat them. So Vicky, thank you so much for that. Okay, so let me put that here. And then I feel like I might be crazy. I'm going through everything everybody sent me because I don't want to miss out anybody. Okay, so this, I think this is from Star, I think. I want to say it is. Anyway, it's Soda Light. It's a little Soda Light crystal. Okay, August 18th. Awesome. August 20th. Yeah, Lila's my granddaughter, and I haven't seen her. She's with Grandma Martha right now. And then there's Grandma Jen, and she's got many. Grandma Erica, all of them. And we all love our Rascal Pants. We love our Rascal. We love her. It's wonderful when young people have like a whole community of people to love them so that they don't get caught up in this. This is Soda Light. You can see this. This is beautiful. I needed cake too. When she sent the cake, I was like, cake, of course. That is so beautiful. And then I think, although I feel crazy, but wait. Okay, Irene is Star, and she sent me a letter. She also sent me a check. I'm assuming it's for the, thank you so much. It's for the tattoo fund. Now I'm just being frivolous, but I love my tattoos. So she sent me a beautiful letter, and then she sent me these for my friends. Thank you so much, Irene. Thank you. Look. Oh my, do I feel Southern. Anyway, she sent me these, and I'm seeing my girls next week, so y'all are getting some. Aren't these pretty? I have a, yeah, aren't they really pretty? Like, look. Beautiful, right? So she sent enough for the girls. Look it. So there you go. I know they're beautiful. So she gave me little gift bags, and so that will be going. I mean, I will be doing that. I think we got one more, and then I'm free to talk about other things. All right. Okay. So let's do this one. And if I'm missing anyone else, I'm just straight up asshole at this point. Look at this. Now this, okay, this is handmade with love. Look, it's a rock. You know, I fucking love rocks, with the constellation Leo on it right here, with a beautiful letter. And it is from Janelle. Thank you so much, Janelle. And she did, yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I am going to put it beside my bed because, of course, it's got blue on it. So, you know, it's got to go. Isn't that neat? Yeah, I love rocks. Maya and I found rocks in Palm Springs, and she's like, here, can you carry this up? I'm like, we're walking for 8 miles in the middle of the night. Why am I going to be carrying fucking boulders up here? I can barely get up here myself. So thank you all, you guys, for the beautiful birthday gifts and things. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And let me see, this one, I think that Irene got her stuff from the Sacred Journey store, and that's in Riverside, so I'm giving them a shout out. Okay, so that is what has that is what's happened. So thank you all. Thank you all, you guys. That's so sweet. Plus, I got the purse last week. I got my periwinkle purse. Yeah, I do. I got all of that. So it's, oh, your baby girl turns 11. Fantastic. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's not my birthday yet, but yeah, it was a beautiful purse. It's right over there. And I'm saving it to switch purses with because, you know, I got to switch all the shit out of one purse into another purse, right? With a matching wallet because I am matchy. So, okay, you guys. So let's talk about Mr. Nipple Piercings. Are we excited that he got booted out of New York? I hope his brother gets booted off of CNN, Mr. Nipple Piercings and his brother. I wonder if his brother has his nipple pierced. How do we find that out? What's that kid's name? Chris Cuomo? How do we find out if he has his nipples pierced? How do we know that, right? We don't know. We don't know. Yeah, exactly. Let's see if he does have his, let's see. I do have a P.O. box. I'll put it below when I'm done. And it is below on the other ones. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, Anderson, right? Exactly. Chris is on vacation. He's, oh my God. Okay, so guess what happened, y'all? I went back to the egg. You know I did. And some of you were at the egg. Now, I don't remember the name of the lady and her beautiful daughter I saw there, but you guys have been going to the egg. So that is super awesome. You know I love the fucking egg. But the veil is so thin right now that literally in my sleep, I am hearing voices. And no, I'm not crazy because you know I'm not crazy. But I'm hearing voices on the other side talking. It's very thin. It's so thin. Go to theharmonicegg.com and look up the location. I love the egg. I'm right out of my body in the egg, but I look for that. It's called the harmonic egg, and so look for the locations. Look for the locations of the harmonic. You're a little crazy. No, but I mean the voices I'm hearing. Anyway, no wonder my depression. No, the veil is so thin because, okay, so last week a voice woke me up and said, you talk too much. And I'm like, duh, that's what I do for a living. Duh. And then, I was going to sleep and I heard he's a clone. I have never heard that. It's like I'm coming in on other people's conversations on the astral, because you know how they come on the astral, right? So I'm hearing, yes, the tattoo is back, just to show you. There it is. Wait, there's the writing. I can't even do this the right way. Okay, as I'm talking, right there. Do you see it? There it is. Now, before I go on, the egg is excellent. Yes. So before I go on, if you are in North Hollywood and you want to do a tattoo. I did Keith's lettering with Mr. Monster. He's in North Hollywood. He's in North Hollywood, okay? And if you go to Instagram and go to Mr. Monster, he did my first tattoo on my arm, which was Keith saying, okay? Then I'm going to tell you who did my other one this afternoon. But I have to show you Mr. Monster so you can go onto his Instagram. Here it is. He does, you know, more of the guy stuff. This is one of Jason's favorite tattoo people. And he did Jason's back. So, I mean, he does, you know, he does his stuff, his stuff. So anyway, his name is Mr. Monster Tattoos. He did my lettering. And then I was looking at, yes, it hurts. Not the lettering didn't hurt, but if you pick flowers and there's shading on the flowers and you do it by your wrist, you're fucked because it hurts. But it does not hurt like childbirth, so you're okay. So today I went to Maya's tattoo artist because Maya put a bunch of flowers on her arm, her family's birth flowers, and they were so pretty. They were done in watercolors and just a different kind of technique, not specific, but kind of open. Anyway, I will show you. Now, this is Jill, and the last name is Syren. Anyway, this is her little thing right here. She did, I'm covered in tattoos. It hurts, but not badly. You definitely fucking notice it. Anyway, this is her, and she is up in, I guess it is kind of, I'm going to say Orange County, just the beginning of Orange County. So she did mine, and she did little, like I love, this is Maya's. So Maya had this done. So she did watercolors over the artwork on Maya's arm. So the flowers. So when you see them, she did that. And anyway, that's why I liked her. She did it very good. It didn't hurt too much. Although by the wrist, I'm going to reiterate, that fucking hurts. All right. So I'm like, wow. Anyway, so go to her tattoo shop. And I believe she works out. We'll just go to her Instagram on there. Archangel Michael, help me right away. Yeah, they can be addicting. I will do more. I figure I'm old enough now, I don't really fucking care. When I was younger, I wanted to be attractive. And so I'm like, if I mark myself up, it'll look weird. But I'm already like at the age where everything is falling from this point. So now I'm going to make it colorful, right? Oh my God, no. Satan came into your dream. Push fucking Satan out of your dream. That's what I was going to say. So the astral level is very thin. It's very thin, okay? I never get a tattoo behind the knees. I couldn't even bear that, all right? I could barely handle the wrist. I was like, and she's like, yeah, it hurts. So as she moved up on the sunflower, which, oh God, I can't hold my wrist there. See? Sunflower right there. And there's a beetle on my sunflower. He's so fucking cute, okay? So fucking cute. And he's a transformation beetle, and he's really cute. Really cute. Yeah, childbirth hurts like fucking hell. Yeah. I haven't done henna, but Lila does henna. So I haven't done henna. Yeah, the veil is so thin. This is what I wanted to talk about. When they come through the veil, there is, yeah, you know the skin's going to sag, so I'm going to be colorful anyway. When you look at the veil thinning, what you're looking at is the dimensions kind of moving like this. So I heard he's a clone. Like I was overhearing two people talk, and I heard he's a clone, and I'm like, in my sleep, I'm like, who's a clone? That was the first thing. And then I heard somebody like commenting on me sleeping. So I was like, ooh, they're here, they're commenting. But I don't know who it was. Now keep in mind, there are different levels and different dimensions on the astral level. When people travel out of body, when they do DMT or they do LSD or they do whatever the hell they're doing, there are different, if your skin's itchy, use coconut oil. I'm a huge fan of coconut oil. Use the coconut oil. Yeah, when you pass through a portal, absolutely. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for my birthday treats, you guys. So cool. I got so many birthday treats, and I can only eat so many jelly beans. Last year, somebody sent me 3 pounds of jelly beans. 3 pounds. I had to share, but I was very reluctant to share. But for the good of myself and the good of the neighborhood, I shared. I was like, oh my God. But, but no, 3 pounds of jelly beans. Seriously. 3 fucking pounds of jelly beans. So thank you all for your super chats, you guys. So understand, the veil is so thin. Now the government knows how to cross through on the astral level. So anything, just remember, anything you say, like, let's say, okay, so how do I want to word this? So this level, this dimension, close to hell, right? Close to hell. We're close to hell. Jelly beans for days, right? I don't do sleep paralysis, but we're very close to a dense level. So the government knows how to maneuver on that hidden veiled level, which is the astral level. Thank you for that, you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you. So the government knows how to float through the astral level, okay? So they know how to do that. They also know, like, when you're smoking pot and you go out of your body and you see the cartoons, you're on the astral level. So people are coming in and out through the astral level. And when we sleep, we're going to different dimensions anyway. So we are doing all kinds of things, okay? Different dimensions, different things like this. So it just depends which level. Now, the closest ones to Earth. So when you're in a coma, you're probably resonating very close to the physical body before you step out, right? So you're close to the physical body, but you're not quite in the physical body. And then when you die, you really do go into different dimensions. Now, the different that's what's happening now. They say 5D and people are waiting. Oh, thank you for the birth. It's not till Sunday, but people are sending me, and I thank you all so much. It's so fun because, I don't do drugs, period. Neither do I. And as I've said, if you are going to smoke pot, do your own, smoke your own without, because they dip it apparently in fentanyl right now, right? If you're on the astral, you can tell because there's all kinds of strange things. So when they talk about you're in a dream and you're seeing clowns and chickens and whatever, right? When you're seeing that shit, that's on the astral level. Now, if you remember back few months ago. Thank you for that, you guys. Thank you. Somebody said something here. Wait. Oh, thank you. He put happy solar return. I'm like, wait, is that a question? No, that's happy birthday. The sun's going around. Thank you all so much for the super chats. When you're on the astral level, you have to pay attention to where you are. Drugs get you to the astral level. Now, let's just look at it this way. Don't get all pissed off at me. But if you were going to actually convince a whole planet full of human beings, which we're not all human beings, but if you were going to convince a whole planet full of human beings to let go of their host body, which is what we're in, is a host body. If you were going to convince them to do that, right? Oh, I love acupuncture. If you were going to do that, what could you do? You could get them all smoking on drugs and alcohol and all kinds of stuff, right? Because as soon as you ingest something, be of sober mind. Not because I fucking care if you're of a sober mind. People think that. They're like, you're self-righteous. Da, 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 da. People in this society really hate sober people. Sober people cannot be taken over by entities that cause them to do terrible things to their family, their friends, and chaos. Remember, Lucifer is about chaos, even though he's the god of light, and Satanists say that they're not evil. La, 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 la. I have friends that partake in that, and I'm like, dude, Satan is chaos. So anytime you have chaos, right? Thank you for that. Thank you all. Anytime you have chaos in a family with an addict, you have the devil working through that. And I know it sounds crazy. I can't even believe I'm saying this because I never went to church and I'm not a Bible thumper. By the way, extreme religions like evangelical, the devil's coming up the stairs, all of that shit, that is a distraction from the Christ consciousness. Actually, it's a distraction because it's going to push you away from God. It's going to push you because you're going to be like, these people are fucking crazy. Tammy Faye Baker. I love Tammy Faye Baker. Just remember, she was ahead of her time with those eyelashes. I'm Tammy Faye Baker, remember? But anyway, when you look at the people that run the evangelical churches, like Smiley Guy, Olstein, whatever his name is, Joel Olstein, when you look at them, they're all caricatures and they're all doing stuff to say, look, I'm righteous, I'm with God, but they're caricatures of them. Yeah, no, Tammy Faye is a trend. I know, Tammy Faye, I like Tammy Faye. Tammy Faye and Jim Baker. But Tammy Faye, they mocked her Osteen. Yeah, thank you. Tammy Faye, they mocked her relentlessly. And actually now all the young women have eyelashes out to here, just like she did, only they called her fucking names up until she died sometime. I don't know, maybe early 2000s. And Jim was a Leo, but he was also gay. So Tammy was a good soul. She got sucked in with a narcissist, Mr. Smiley. They are all distractions. That is a mockery of what religion is, okay? So it is you used to see Tammy Faye all over Palm Springs. She was cute. I can't put anything, I can barely wear this mascara. I mean, yes, I know, Mr. Nipple Piercings resigned. Boom. Okay, so the religions, the evangelical extremist, okay, religions, Waco, Texas. Although, now, thinking back on Waco, Texas, okay, whatever that guy's name was, I don't know that he was 100% wrong. Look what he did back then. They say he raped children. If he did that, he was wrong. Thank you guys for that. Thank you guys. If he did that in Waco, David Koresh, thank you. Thank you. You guys remember everything. I don't like Smiley Guy. He smiles too much in your face. Like, it's like, I don't know. He seems like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Not to offend wolves, but these are all distractions. Now, Waco, Texas, when you look at that, he was trying to build security. Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats. He was trying to build security on the land. Okay, so he was trying to build security on the land. He was trying to feed his people. Yes, Olstein may be transgender. I don't think he was as weird. The government shut him down so people wouldn't get an idea like him because he was more of a survivalist. I don't know what went amok in his religion, okay? But he was like a survivalist. But these are distractions. Jim Jones in Guyana, did you know? Did you know? Not all the people drank the Kool-Aid. The people were shot. So, and by the CIA, apparently. I'm going to get banned for that one. But by the CIA, okay? No, Tammy Faye was fantastic. I actually liked Tammy Faye. I felt when people made fun of her, I was like, fuck you. She's with this person over here. Okay, Donald Marshall. Who is that? Is he the guy on YouTube? Let me look him up. I don't even know. The name, Mr. Nipple Rings. That's what we're calling him. Cuomo is Nipple Rings. You know what he does? He hires a fucking weird-looking dominatrix. Like, just think of the weirdest dominatrix. Like a transgendered dominatrix who really doesn't look female but is transgendered. He hires that girl with her spiked heels to step on his back and pull his nipple rings. Just think about that for a second. All right. Meanwhile, he gets so angry, he puts the old people into the old folks' home and tries to kill them, right? That's what he does. And then the idiots at the academy, which should be banned and boycotted, say, oh, we're going to give Cuomo an Emmy. Okay, he bites the pillows for sure. He does. I can see the dominatrix. He's one of those guys that won't admit he's got like sexual confusion and likes dick, but he needs it to look like a female, but it's not really a female. He needs the man face. I can see it. And she's a dominatrix. And they're in a soundproof room. And there are, what are those secret codes? What is that? Safe words. His safe words is pull a nipple rings. That's a safe word. Okay. Anyway, he wears a spike collar and he gets his ass kicked because he's a little bitch. But here's the problem. When they offered to give him an Emmy, did none of us find that suspicious? No, seriously, did we not? Did we not find it suspicious that a man who is a mayor, we're going to give him an Emmy? An Emmy for what? Doing his job? Cuomo-sexual. Perfect. So we were going to give him an Emmy for doing, hi, Ashley. Look, Ashley. Look, Ashley. Do you see it? Keithy's words and a sunflower and a little beetle. Where's my beetle guy? Beetle guy is right here. And a little beetle right here. Look, Ashley. Look, look. Ashley, pretty flowers. Yes, Ashley, pretty flowers for us. I know Ashley will be out putting flowers. Um, yeah, so there you go. But my question is, when we have a mayor, now keep in mind, we pay these people. So we give them our money, right? So we give them our income and our money to control the population in the best way for the group, right? Yeah, doodlebug for Keithy. So anyway, we pay them for that. So this fucker is going to get an Emmy. Now, what are Emmys for? Emmys are for the best actors, speakers, after people, but not singers on a TV show. Unless, of course, they are a singer who is an actual, oh, that guy, Donald Marshall. I'm beginning to believe him. I know who you mean. But we give Emmys to people who are actors, right? We give money, like we give Emmys to actors. So why, now just think about this, why would the mayor of New York get an Emmy? Why? Hi, Bobby. You were texting me and I'm over here. Look, Bobby, I already showed Bobby and I showed Jackie too. There it is. There it is. Boom. Okay, it's like, I know. Hi, Sloan, Texas, and Cato. I know, Cato, cute Cato. It's so, I know, I sent it to you behind the scenes. And then you were texting back. I'm like, I got to go on YouTube. But he gave an Academy. No, he doesn't get an Academy Award anything for doing anything, especially when he locked ventilators in a closet and then pretended like he didn't. I know. There you go. Sharon, you're right. He is just an actor. So when somebody is just an actor, that should tell you he's acting. Now, I saw a bitching video, and I love this woman's video. People should ask more questions. Why are you getting a fucking Emmy? For what? For doing your fucking job that the public pays you to do, you cocksucker? Oh my God, who said that? Mr. Nipple Rings? Excuse me, ring ring. Mr. Nipple Rings, yes. Why did you get an Emmy nomination? Because I'm a liar and I'm an actor. I mean, no, really, people should boycott the Emmys for even putting that out there publicly. Emmys, that's exactly right. They're acting. That's hidden in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight is a sigil. Sigil magic is where they present what they're doing and it's hidden in plain sight. So a sigil could be like a crest on a coat of arms, like the British royalty. It could be a crest like that. It could be something where you look at your shirt with a logo on it, but when you look in the mirror, it's backwards. Sigil, hidden in plain sight. Sigil magic, okay? So that's what this is. He's going to win an Emmy. He's going to win an Emmy. Why? Why is he going to win an Emmy? What is he doing? Did he get a script for that shit? Yes, eyes wide open, exactly. Now, what was I talking about over here? I was going to show you all something, and then I sidetracked my dumb self again. I literally sidetracked myself from whatever it was. Anyway, well, no one cares about that, but my point is, the sigil magic that's going on right now. Now, understand what's coming up. They are legislating, okay? Yes, Prince used sigil magic all the time. They use it all the time. Everything they do is backwards. Everything they say is bullshit. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. There's a fabulous, I know, thank you. I love my little sunflower. Look. I wasn't sure if my sunflower should be up that way, but when my hand's down, y'all can see the sunflowers. So we did it that way. Otherwise, I'd be looking at it and it'd be upside down for you. Yeah, Mr. Nipple Rings, pinch, pinch. You know what? I'm not going to talk about it, but I would rope that guy up and I'd put my spiked heel right in the middle of his forehead. That's what he needs, right? But I love this woman's channel on YouTube. And I'm sure you guys know who she is, but she did an amazing, amazing video very briefly on the guy that broke into the place where that former president lived in that state over there where the rulers live, you know, without saying it and getting cut off. Anyway, she did a video on Chris Watts, who I know was demonic and it was satanic, okay? Cuomosexual cracks me up. Anyway, Chris Watts, who murdered his beautiful little family like a whatever. So this woman did a video. And I love her videos. She is so fucking on point. Even if they're crazy, she understands the Bible. I don't understand it because I never read it. So I don't understand it. But what she says from the, yes, Tamara Magdalene. Is that how you say it right? I hope I'm saying it like Mary Magdalene. But this one, this video of this guy that was in that place and Chris Watts playing actors, go find it. Go to her channel. Her channel is Tamara, I guess, Tamara. Last name, I guess it's Magdalene. I can't, I don't know if that's, oh, and then we have, Crazy Train. Don't want to get in trouble for that one. Let me find her. Let me show you her channel so you can see. Go get her channel right there. She's on fucking point. And I know they've taken her channels down. Yes, she's fucking on point. Another one who's on point. Okay, another one who's on point. Now I just forgot his name. Oh my God. Okay, Enoch777. That kid is on point. On point. Okay, on point. His sexual addiction was demonic. Of course it's demonic. It's always demonic when you open the portal. That's why war pigs ain't bad. No, I know. But you understand. No, if you listen to Crazy Train, listen to the wordings. The media puts you out there and you all play the parts. Hello? Hidden in plain sight right there. I love Crazy Train though, and I can't stop. It is spiritual warfare. It's 100% spiritual warfare. Yes, it is okay, ask yourself, just ask yourself. Now, I was in the Port of Los Angeles, oh my God, this has to be like 5 years ago, and I was taking pictures, okay? I was taking pictures of down by the trains in Los Angeles, but of the sky, of the city sky drop. So I was taking pictures because I was going to film a video, so I wanted to take pictures of Los Angeles skyline, right? So I was taking pictures and we were parked in our car. Now, John was asleep in the back seat, or he was lying down in the front seat with his head in the back seat because I had the little sports car then. So like I always had little sports cars because when my kids were little, my kids were so tall, and when I got sick of them, I would drive in the sports car. They couldn't fit in there, right? Because they're all, Keithy 6'4", Jason 6'2", Johnny 6'2". They couldn't fit in the fucking car. That's basically what I did. So their legs would be all the way, they'd have to be in the back and the front. This was my way of not, because I had a big Pontiac and all the kids, got in the Pontiac. That's why you get a two-seater, exactly. I had a little back seat because Rascal Pants was in the back seat, okay? So she was so happy when I got the 4-door, the hatchback. She was like, I got my own door. Yes, you do. Because she was in that car seat in the back. So Enoch 777, let me find him. That kid is great. He's great because he's been through it and he knows what he's talking about. And actually, I like that kid. Keith showed me that kid. I was talking about it today. Keith showed me that kid when I was starting my channel, even though I had my channel, and his videos they get stifled from him. The kid is smart. Anyway, this is him. He's right here. Great channel. This kid's young. This kid knows what he's talking to. This kid knows. Keithy loved this kid all the way from the beginning of his channel, like the beginning when he started it. So Keith said to me, Mom, don't worry. Look at this guy's channel. No one cares what you look like, because, I'm a Leo. And I'm like, I can't do it. Anyway, he's like, look, this kid just does these videos. So Keith really liked this kid. Yes, Freestyle Prince, exactly. He's fantastic. So I shout out to him and Tamara, forgive me for screwing up your name. Her channel is fucking on point with the satanic shit, on point. But here's the thing. Just ask yourself. So I was at the Port of Los Angeles and I'm taking pictures and I stepped onto the track, but I'm talking, the car is parked here. My toe was on the track. This guard came flying out of I don't fucking know where, and he's like, you need to get off the tracks. You need to get off. I go, what are you going to do about it? Like, calm down. My car's right fucking there. Calm down. And he's like blathering on. I'm like, are you going to fucking shoot me? That's exactly what I said to him. He goes, if I have to. I'm like, okay, Dudley, do right. Like, John was ducking down. Anyway, he ran up to me and he threw the ticket at me. I did get trespassing for that, and he didn't show up in court on the day of the ticket. So when I phoned, the ticket hadn't been put in. Then he put it in after I phoned, and then I got trespassing, and I had to go through a whole fucking thing to get that off my record. Anyway, my point is, a citizen of Los Angeles or whatever, a resident, can't even step on the train tracks, okay, in Los Angeles, because after 9/11, that's like but I wasn't really, my toe was on there, okay? My toe was on the track. It's not like I was on the track. I just was like leaning on it to take a picture of the buildings in the backdrop, because we filmed some of our video up on the bridge above it. So I wanted to see the angle with the sun, whatever. Okay, so are you telling me on January 6th, when that shit happened in that state, wherever that happened back east, are you telling me that these men, oh, Jamie Deluxe, huge fan, great kid, perfect, on point, but are you telling me during January 6th, when they all kind of stormed that building where the special people live, you know, that are selected into office, those people, are you telling me that they just crawled up the wall like Spider-Man? And no, but of course they're actors. Do you think that guy had he had the horns on his head? Hello, come on, really? And nobody stopped him. I get stopped on the railroad track with my toe while I'm parked in a public parking right beside it. Do you see? So do you really feel, and then there's that, what's her name? OAC, what is her name? What is that chick's name? I can't even. Hi from Asia. What is that? Yeah, Enoch 777 is fantastic. What is that? What's her name? AOC. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Alexo, whatever her name is. That stupid bitch. She's like, I hid in there. Listen, you lying sack of shit. You crazy ass fucking bitch. You crazy lunatic. Go away. What's wrong with you? I forget whose sister she is. She's somebody's sister. Elion, whatever. I can't remember. I don't pay attention to these people. But what a nut, right? What a nut. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yes, Alexandria, whatever her name is. What is wrong with her? Like, people are like, no, it's not her looks. It's the stupidity of people believing, that she should be defining for the public. That tells you when they're offering Mr. Nipple Rings, okay, he's probably got a dick ring too. I'm just going to say that. Mr. Nipple Rings, when I showed John the picture and you can see his nipple rings through his shirt, John's like, can he wear a shirt where you can't see that? Like, why do I got to see his nipple rings? Fucking hilarious. Like, he was so offended by that. And I was like pissing he's like, that's photoshopped. And then I'm like, nope, look. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to have hours of fun on that. Yeah, so no, that woman should not be doing any kind transatlantic railway. Exactly. Thank you so much, you guys. That woman should not be defining public policy, but what's the bigger agenda behind it? They tried to thank you guys. Oh, thank you. I'm using all that money for it basically probably paid for this, which is great. But this makes me happy because Keith's ashes are in this. So this is all full of my Keithy's ashes. And that makes me happy because when I die and they cremate me, unless they punish me and bury me, but if they cremate me, then my ashes and Keithy's ashes are together. Do you see what I'm saying? And I left the bag open, almost dropped it on the floor. That was scary, but Jill caught it, so that was good. But what I'm saying to you is ask yourself what the agenda, that is sigil magic. That is sigil magic right there. They're trying to make you think that they can take over something. Are you telling me these people just randomly got into the WHITE and your house? Really? Did they? Did they just get in there? Because I can't cross the street without getting a ticket from some Yahoo with a gun who's doing traffic ticket stuff, okay? I can't get across the street. But these people climbed up the side of a building, by the way, wearing Viking hats, screaming, and I know the police let them in. It was a setup. I get that. But what I'm saying to you is, why do people think... I have friends that I know who say, my friends, they're like, it happened. It happened. It happened. It was terrible. It happened. I'm like, shut up. It happened. Shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you thinking that happened? That didn't... Oh, yeah, it happened. but it did not happen the way that it was presented. It's bait and switch. Do you remember The Wizard of Oz? Do you remember when they pulled back the curtain in The Wizard of Oz? Do you remember that? What was behind the curtain? Yeah, a little bug-eyed guy like Bug-Eyed Bezo. That's who was behind the curtain. So that Viking hat, well, whatever the hats were on the head, like, fuck, I'm sorry, what? You thought you'd scale the Capitol building with a loincloth and, I don't know, a Viking hat on your head, for lack of a better word, with horns, and that the thousands of cameras that surround the Capitol wouldn't catch you on camera? Because, like, what? I mean, I can't do it. Oh, wait, what? Pelosi. Yeah, I'm sure it's it's insanity. And again, they offered Mr. Nipple Rings an Emmy. Ask yourself, what is that? Okay. No, of course they weren't. They're mental patients hired by the government, just like the CIA and Jim Jones in Guyana. They didn't all drink the fucking Kool-Aid. They got on the plane and got shot. They went on the buses to the airport to the plane to escape and got shot by military people in the U.S. government who did, I can't even think of it. Project Paperclip and all the doctors that came in here. Yeah, and I mean, what is going on? It's all, you know what I say? Really? Because if those people I know what it is. It's the God of chaos. If those people got into there and nobody stopped them, like, I'm not safe, so I need 25 guns, because obviously I need 25 guns, because you people are not going to be keeping anybody safe because you let them get into the Capitol building. So if you are guards and you let them get into the Capitol building, didn't another officer kill himself from that time frame? So that's 3. And weren't there 9 people that killed themselves after they got Anthony Weiner? Okay. Is that not a joke, naming that man Anthony Weiner? Really? Did your parents, their last name Weiner, and they called you Anthony Weiner? No. Barack Hussein Obama. We voted that man in. Look at the parody of words. Hidden in plain sight. Barack Hussein Obama. Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein. Bin Laden. Saddam Hussein. It's all play on words. It's all a play. Yeah, there you go. It's all a fucking play on words. Like, they're full of shit. Just look at them and go, you're full of shit. You want to come for me? Come for me. I mean, people got to stand up. Oh, FBI cover up. Oh, it's absurdity. It's absurdity. Osama bin Laden. I know. Oh, and by the way, so let me get this right. Osama bin Laden, friend to the Bush family, Bush Sr., biggest pedophile on the planet. And I got to bring it up again. Fetus in a jar, Barbara Bush. Google it on Larry King. Fetus in a jar. Fetus in a jar. Google it. Google fetus in a jar. You must Google it. It's hours of entertainment listening to the First Lady and her dumb son, the second president of the United States of America, talking about the fetus in the jar that the doctor gave her. Yeah, no, you had a miscarriage. No one's putting it in a fucking, pimento jar. It's called a sacrifice, and you had it out there as part of your altar. Call me crazy, fetus in a jar. I mean, what? I know, like it's normal. And Larry King's talking to her like it's normal, not normal. Fetus in a jar. What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking assholes. And the fact that we're having to, and she's like, yes, I told them how hard it was. It was 3 months and it was a lesson in birth control. Yeah, if I took a fetus home in a jar, okay, from the hospital, first of all, they won't give me my teeth when they fall out. Yeah, I know what it was. I know it was the ritual. I know exactly what it was. They won't give me my teeth. So they're going to give me the fetus in a jar. And they're just going to let me take it home and show it to my children so I can traumatize my children. George Bush Jr. is a complete and utter whatever. His father is a social psychopath. Remember the video they showed us of him skydiving at 97 or whatever? Sure. Sure he did. Yes, he did. He was skydiving. They're not going to let him go up in a plane and jump out of a fucking plane at 97. Who's taking the insurance policy out on that one? Who's taking the insurance policy out? Because they won't let you drive over 80 for the most part. But they're going to let this fucker jump out of a plane? You know, and he's going to be fine. A bushy fetus in a jar. I don't even, you just Google fetus in a jar. It's just hours of entertainment. So if people can't see what's the reason that Bush died when he did, yes, no, Google it on YouTube. Larry King Live is interviewing Barbara Bush about a dead baby that she keeps in a jar in her house to teach her children, especially the dumb president, that would be Bush Jr., that dumb fucking asshole, to teach him about birth control. Okay, so fetus, it's true, Google it. I'm not making it up. People go, you're so full of shit. I'm like, I didn't make that shit up. That is Larry King. That is Larry King. Larry King is fucking on camera. I ain't making up that shit. That isn't shit I make up, so stop censoring me for that shit. Oh, well, they are. But here's the thing. We as a group of people have to stand together. School teachers out there, why are you making children wear face coverings, which don't help shit, while they go back? Of course, Larry King. That old potato face, you think? Please. 4 have committed suicide. The Capitol Police. There you go. So why are the teachers not defending the children who have to wear face coverings in class? It's 110 degrees in Los Angeles, okay? Oh my God. No, not that Larry King. That's a different Larry King. You're thinking of a different Larry King. I'm talking about newscaster Larry King, not Franklin cover-up Larry King. Those are two different Larry Kings. I mean, why are you covering your faces? So this is what we need to do. We need to petition the states for our money to put our kids in schools without loser teachers in the teachers union suggesting that they all get themselves, you know, pricked in the arm. But your kid got to cover their face up like this. Your kid got to go like this in 110 degree heat. Now, call me crazy, but why are you sending your kids to school under that? Y'all should find somebody in your neighborhood and do homeschooling as a group. Start taking the power the fuck away from these people. We have to take the power. No, don't vote for Rand Paul. Don't vote for any of them. Take your power back. Who died and left these people in a position of power? They're not in power. That's not what it is. They are part of the beast system. It's satanic. It's not power. These people are not here. This is satanic, okay? Homeschool your kids, but not everyone could do it. I could never do that. Well, you homeschool them. You get the curriculum, the agenda from the school system, and you can homeschool them. So you can have one teacher, like, for example, if I have little kids and you have little kids and they have little kids, then 2 days a week I teach 6 or 7 or 8 little kids with the curriculum by your state. State of California, state of New York, state of Idaho, state of wherever the hell, and you, or Ohio, you do that, and then the next 2 days that mom does it, and then the next 2 days that mom does it, so that you don't have to put your kids into a circumstance. And did you know, I did not know this, but they are getting ready. They're getting ready. Okay, I'd vote for Kanye just because. They're getting ready to allow the pricks to not be emergency use, to be regular use, which means you have no excuse and the government can step in and make you do it. So yeah, I don't care if Rand Paul is good. We should stop voting for these people. I don't believe any man who wants to run for government is a good human being. They're not. Why are they running for government? Why do they want control over the people? They cannot get anywhere and they cannot do anything. Batman's Robin. Of course Batman's Robin came out as bisexual. He's running around in tights. Little boy wonder. Yeah. What agenda is that, right? Yeah, okay. I'm looking at all it. Master, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Well, it will be mandated, but here's what I'm saying. I'm not fucking listening to your mandate. You do not control me. You can say whatever you want. You can take whatever you want from me. You don't control me. Why are people so afraid of saying, no, I'm not going to fucking do that? I'm not going to do that. Why is everybody afraid of that? Why are people afraid of it? Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have to. Since when is the government your fucking mommy or daddy? When are they that? When is the government that? It's your body, your choice until they're talking about the pricks. Then when it's the JAB, well, it's going to be unruled, unexperimental. No, don't be afraid. You're going to die anyway. I know this. You're going to die anyway. I'm going to die. Oh, Jennifer, look, Jennifer. Your money was put to good use. Jennifer, look. There's a beetle up here. I don't know if you can see it. There's the beetle and the sunflower. Look, Jennifer, that was from before. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to do the portrait too, but this is a sunflower from Keith's funeral and the beetle that kept showing up at the funeral, at the candles, everywhere. And I've never seen a June bug in my life, even though I've lived here like 38 years. I've never seen it. So the June bug kept coming into my space. So it is my animal totem right now is a June bug. So thank you, Jennifer, for that. Yeah, so thank you so much for that. Anyway, yeah, I heard Boy Wonder had a big one. Well, thank God. I mean, I'm glad when people have big ones. I mean, are we going to fight the well-endowed people? No. Yeah, what I'm saying to you is just because some government official mandates it, I know, I love the sunflowers. That's what I had at Keithy's service in the park. Just one sunflower, and the sunflower was there, and now I have it in my house because it was a fake sunflower because it was kind of like a guerrilla, service, meaning we had no plans, so I couldn't really like bring them. Although George's mother did bring out beautiful succulent bowls. But here's the thing. When you're looking at it, okay, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. You just lost your dad. Thank you all. Thank you. Question is, just because a government mandates something, who are you aligned with? Do you let them take control? What if the government mandated raping 5-year-olds? I'm just putting that out there as an extreme example. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with hurting dogs or kids. I'm not okay with anything like that. So the government could mandate it, and I'm not okay with it because that's what happened in World War II. The government and the propaganda mandated things, and people were put into camps and burnt alive. And no one did fuck all about it. Don't be a coward. You will die anyway. As I said, 3 kids in Burbank died from somebody drinking and driving. So why don't we ban alcohol? Why are we not banning alcohol? Keithy, run off the road. Some coward took off with that. They know who did it too, at the rehab. Why are we not banning the use of alcohol and motor vehicles? Why are we not banning the use of marijuana and motor vehicles? Why are we not doing that? Why are people obese because they eat? Look at the food thing. The food thing, pyramid. Interesting. Food pyramid. Have 5 to 6 servings of grains a day. Who can eat that? I got a big cup of water and put my protein shake in it. Who can eat that much bread? If you eat that much bread, you will die. McDonald's, Burger King, over and over. You know what I had? Somebody emailed me, some idiot, and they're like, it's not Burger King's fault that people are fat. Well, it's not their fault either. Why is that food? It's not food. I mean, maybe Burger King, but Taco Bell. So, and let me understand this correctly. So, Bug-Eyed Bezo was allowed to run his company and Amazon and all his people and touch all those boxes from something that is so dangerous. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's so fucking dangerous, right? It's so dangerous. It's everywhere. But this guy is able to take packages from China, by the way. We don't see him stopping bringing his shit in from China. He's a monopoly. Food is being delivered. Everything is being delivered. What is going on? What is going on? What the hell is going on? KFC. Yeah, I don't eat KFC. I don't do that. Oh, lotus flower. Did it hurt with the lotus? I bet it did. I bet it did. Yeah, I don't know about Tawny Katan because I don't know. He is bug-eyed Bezos. One, he's had the vril, not the drill, the vril go into his eyes. Although now one of my eyes is getting smaller, and I'm like, oh my God, terrified. But don't be afraid, because like seriously, like those 3 kids that died in Burbank, those 3 kids died not from the crotch 19, not from anything other than somebody who decided to stop at a fucking liquor store and race down the fucking street. Killed 3 kids right there. Now, if the crotch 19 is 99.8% curable, then why are we acting like it's herpes all over your face? I want to know, like, are we lepers? And they are making a racial divide. So those that choose not to take the prick, they got people yelling at us. I'm never fucking taking it. If you think you can make me, that's on you, but I'm not taking it. You don't have a right. You don't have a right to do that. You don't have a right. People have to stand up and say no. If you work in a place and they say you have to do it, you have to say no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Oh, people tell me you just take it. Just shut up and take it. Don't ever fucking tell me to do that unless you're going to shut up and stop drinking, unless you're going to shut up and stop smoking, unless you're going to shut up and lose weight, unless you're going to shut up and dress better. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Don't do it. Don't tell me to just do anything. I'm not going to just do it. And the fact that you're a coward, a piece of shit coward. You understand, when you operate off of fear, you're operating off of the beast system. So it's a very lowest vibration. Very lowest vibration, okay? So you are operating out of fear and cowardice because you are a coward. If you are a coward, you're going to do anything to placate chaos around you, because you are so cowardly that you will not stand up for anything, because you think if you're a good little soldier, that they're going to give you your job. No, they're still going to take your fucking job from you. It just means you're compliant and an asshole for complying. Unless you want to take it, then take it. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. But if you do what the government says, they will take more and more and more of your power away. That's what they do. They do not care about us. Why would they care about us? I'm sorry. I listened to our current Presidente, Mr. Sniffy Hands, Mr. I sniff little people's faces because I'm really a pedo, that guy, and talking about, oh, look at the hair in the pool on their legs, or whatever the fuck he was saying. They like playing with the hair in my legs. Would you stop, you sick fucking predator? Stop. Literally stop. That guy in the 80s was doing a bill. Now listen to this. A bill. And I saw it on, I don't know whose channel I saw it on. I wish I could remember. It was a picture of El Presidente doing a speech when he was in Congress about crack, and smoking crack. And we don't care why these people smoke crack. We're just going to put them in jail for 5 years. No questions asked. Right beside that picture is a picture of his fucking crack whore son, Hunter Crack Whore, over here. Hunter Crack Whore with his demon teeth, like that Dr. Deborah, whatever her name is. They have their little demon teeth because really they go at night like this. That guy is sitting next to his father smoking crack. If I see one more picture of his fucking ass, I've had enough. Yeah, the artist money laundering for the kid trafficking. That's what Chester Bennington told me when I did that video on Chester Bennington. He literally started talking about it before it hit the media. I was like shocked, but he's still doing the work on the other side. You cannot hide. So Biden, now who was smoking crack besides Whitney? Crack is whack. But who was smoking crack? The black community, okay? People of color. They were locking them up, and indigenous people probably, and everybody else but white people. They were locking them up for 5 years for smoking crack. You do realize crack is heated cocaine. Mr. Whitey on Wall Street, he was getting a year sentence or 6 months probation. Why would that be? It's the same substance. So heating it up, you're going to punish the person more? No. Why do we even put up with that in our society? Bullshit. Start standing up to them. No. What are you going to do about it? No. See, if you don't stand up and you operate out of fear, then they win. So no. Stand up. I know what they are. PEDOS, predatory. But that's what they are. That's what they're doing. So, I mean, yeah. The demon behind the residential schools is called the Pope. Okay, the Pope and the Queen ran, at least in Canada, the residential schools. Where, by the way, oh now I've William Coombe, I forget all the names, but William Coombe actually in 2010 told the story from growing up in the residential school in Kamloops, told the story and said, I don't care if crack is more insidious. The point is the CIA dropped crack into the black communities like a liquor store in every corner. You don't find that in Beverly Hills. And I don't care if crack is more insidious. Who the fuck says if you do crack or cocaine? Because my stepson died of cocaine, not crack. Okay, cocaine overdose. So insidious or not, I've got a dead kid from that. And I got a dead kid from a motorcycle hit by a drunk person. That's what I've got. Or hit by a high person or whatever, or run off the road by an angry person, whatever that is. So when people say they're going to punish crack smokers worse, are you really distinguishing? Why don't you go after the crack dealer? That would be Bush Sr. and Bush Jr. and the CIA distributing it into the neighborhoods to distract them. Drugs are a distraction. Drugs are a distraction. You do not get to lock black people up for 20 years for having an addiction that the government put in there and then let the white guy go because he snorted something. By the way, I think I'd rather smoke crack, I haven't smoked it, than do cocaine because you sniff cocaine, it's going right to the liner of your brain. You don't like the toothpick stuck up your nostril. The cocaine, okay, yes. Exactly. I'm not saying one's worse or the other. I'm not saying one's worse or the other. I'm saying the law should not even be saying that, especially given the person who put that law into action, which was Sniffer Pants and Hunter the crack whore, okay? And he's a crack whore. What he is he's demonic, and you can see it. So crack is worse, but I don't care. You don't go to jail because you did crack. You understand? They're putting people in jail for an addiction that the government put out there. And that's another thing, Bin Laden. So let me get this right. Bin Laden, the biggest terrorist on planet Earth, 6'7", and you fuckers can't find him? You can't find him anywhere? You don't know where this man is? He's 6'7", and he's in the Middle East. So you can't find him? Oh, thank you, Princess the dog. Thank you. You can't find Bin Laden? 6'7". What a crock of shit. Oh, and we killed him. I mean, did these people, I can't. I know what he was. AIDS was made in a lab. I know, he was a billionaire. It's all bullshit. Just tell these people to fuck off, turn your TV off. I want to know how you can't find a 6'7" man. I just want to know. Because he's pretty freaking tall. Like, he's not like he's 5'9". Okay? I know they lied. I know this. What I'm saying is, they put drugs into the neighborhoods. Kids in school by the ninth grade, kids are indoctrinated with drugs, okay? There's a dealer that's sent out, and we're always like, well, you know, it's the kid's choice. Peer pressure. Here's what you tell your kids. Don't do peer pressure. Don't drink and drive. Don't do what your friends do. Yet, we have a government saying, get a prick, get a prick, get a prick, and all our friends are blah, blah, blabbing, and we're too cowardly to stand up, but you expect your kids not to do drugs in high school. Okay, all right, sure. So they put the kids into the neighborhood. I always knew drugs were from the government and a control, always. I don't know how I knew that, but I knew that. So I did it. As I said, I came to California high on LSD, just saying, which I loved, just fucking saying. But I didn't do it after that because you will be controlled by it. So that's what they're doing. Well, Eddie Furlong from, what's his name? He's coming up through the acting system. So the sodomy ritual and all of that. He's passed around in order to get that role. But we want our kids not to do drugs, right? Like we tell our kids, just say no. Well, then you say no to the prick if you don't want it, but you can't because you're too afraid. Well, it's different. I have to pay my bills. No, it's not different. Your kid wants to get along in high school. So your kid's going to pick up the crack pipe to smoke it, to be connected to these people because he wants to get along in high school. Same fucking thing. So until you're ready to stand up for yourself, don't expect your kids to stand up. Don't expect your kids. He is a sniffer. He's a hair sniffer. He's disgusting. Yes, I know. I liked LSD though. I'm sorry. I liked LSD and I was always telepathic, which ended me up in jail a lot because the cops would ask me your name and I would telepathically tell them my name, but they couldn't hear it because they were in the 3D world, but I was somewhere else telepathically. MDMA. Yeah, exactly. Crack is cooked cocaine. Cigarettes are the same as crack, except it's with nicotine. Different effect. But they put this out there. You really want the government? The government said you could smoke when you were pregnant because it would relax your nerves. I mean, come on. You believe the government. I can't believe these fucking people. I can't. Not you guys. But you believe the government. You think the government cares for you. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care about you. So if you, and the best way to look at it is when you send a kid off, your beautiful kid, your sweet kid, glasses, braces, and they're going into high school and they don't want to be made fun of. There are bullies. Yes, fentanyl is horrific. And I know that one firsthand. It's fucking horrific. But that's coming in through the open border policy in the South. Do you know, every single country, ask yourself this, if you're in America, not for you out of America, every single country around the world, okay, every single country can come in through our southern borders, i.e. Mexico. They can come in through Mexico. If you're from Afghanistan, you can come to the U.S. through Mexico. Every other border is closed all around the world, but you can come in through Mexico. So, TikTok. Everybody's coming in through Mexico, so are all the fentanyl, and that is coming through China. Yeah, except Cubans. The Cubans aren't allowed. That's right. That's a good point. No, Canada's borders are shut. It's coming from the southern border. So the drugs are coming in. But let's just say you have a cute 13-year-old kid, girl or boy, and they felt really ugly. Let's say you got a divorce. They feel ugly. They just lost weight. They want to be accepted, okay? They want to be accepted. So then some really cute football player comes over and he says, you could be my girlfriend, but you have to smoke crack or drink beer or take these pills that are Xanax, that are fentanyl. And you're like, yeah, bitch, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because I want to be in the popular crowd. You tell your kid not to. Your kid's like, yeah, mom, sure, whatever. And they go do it because they want to be in the popular crowd. Now, take those kids, which are predominantly adults right now, none of them with a backbone to say no to the government because they couldn't say no to the high school bully. So if your kid can't say no to that fucking hot football player or that little bitch cheerleader, or the nerd that they like, if they can't say no to that, okay? If they can't say no to that, then like they're learning from you. You justify doing everything to pay your bills. You guys are going to have to get together. If they're fucking with your money, get together. Get a petition. We're not going to do this. And everybody's like, but I have to pay my bills. And I will remind you, the SS officers said the same thing as they sent the people to the gas chambers. I have to pay and feed my family. Well, I wouldn't pay and feed my family if that were the case. If these people were going to die over here, I wouldn't do it. I was just doing my job. That's not an excuse. You're a piece of shit if you say that. I'm just doing my job. Quit your job. And by the way, don't quit your job. Keep saying no and make them fire you so you can get together in a class action lawsuit. That came from Arlene. Get together in a class action lawsuit. Make them fire you. Make them fire you. Fucking make me take it. And if they make you take it, go get a lawyer. Don't be afraid to do that. You have every right. It's your body, your choice. Didn't we see a bunch of American women running around with fucking pussy hats on their head? Pussy hats, vaginas on their head. And you don't think that George Soros was mocking us during that time. So these fuckers had pussy hats on their heads so they could get in the rally like a bunch of dumb bunnies. Pussy hats, Vaginas on their head. Vaginas. I picketed. I had a vagina on my head. I have a vagina between my legs. I don't need to fucking put that on my head. Okay? I don't need to put that. I don't need to put that on my head. I've got one right here and it's fucking fabulous. Why do I need a fuzzy one on my head? So, no, I want to know. What woman puts a vagina on her head and doesn't see that they're mocking your femininity? Your body, your choice, except when it comes to this. So I would say for all women, you need to stand up and say, it's my body, my choice. Remember, for the right to terminate a pregnancy, remember. So if it's my body, my choice, that includes everything in my body, my choice, just not the right to do that, termination. Yeah, glue a dildo on your shoulder, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. And all these women had picketed, and like Madonna and Ashley Judd. Ashley Judd, Madonna threatened to bomb the, WHITE palace. She threatened to bomb it. Why isn't that bitch in jail? It's okay. She's allowed to say that because you and I aren't fucking allowed to say it. It's crap. So just listen to them. You know what you say? Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, that's what I say now when they say something. I'm like, sure. Okay. Everybody knows it. The emperor has no clothes. Everybody knows it, but nobody is strong enough to say it. Yeah, Madonna is something else. And Ashley Judd was blathering, screaming. I'm like, what do you, true Madonna? Yeah, Madonna was very specific about her plan to take out the palace in America. But Ashley Judd was ranting. That other little bitch from, oh my God, what is that little bitch's name? The hell is that little girl's name? Who's the boss? What is her name? What is her name and who's the boss? Alyssa Milano. Her mother used to manage psychics, actually. Her mother used to work with psychics. She was a manager for psychics, no joke, in Los Angeles. Of course, when you're hitting the bottom of the barrel, you got to come into the psychic lane. Just stay out of the psychic lane, ladies. But anyway, when you look at Alyssa Milano, she went to the Supreme Court judge with that guy, that former president that nobody, whatever. She went to, in some kind of a ball gown with her breasts out. She's allowed to do that. She's allowed to do that. That was a whole circus show of people with masks on and all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, I don't even know. She is a nut. She's fucking crazy. She went to the guy that got into the Supreme. Now I got to look it up. I can't remember jack shit. But I got a headache from my sunglasses right now. Yeah, the Supreme Court, the guy that got hired by the tea guy. Yes, I don't care if you get it. If you want to get the prick, you do it, but don't fucking tell me what to do. Nobody has a right to tell you what to do with your body. That's my point, Kavanaugh. Thank you. I don't care, and I have Brett Kavanaugh. That was that woman that accused him of rape, is him. He was playing two parts, and they think we're fucking stupid, okay? Anyway, it was all a joke. It's a fucking joke. Trump's in on it. Trump's just the same. Can one of you? I just got a text. Somebody claimed that Newsom, tried to sexually harass them. But here's the problem. Here's the problem, okay? I don't care if you get the prick. Get whatever you want. But do not tell other people what to do. I don't drink. If I come to your house for a dinner party and you drink, I don't tell you what to do. I don't mention it, but I'm not going to do it. You'd be surprised how many people want you to drink. Here, just take this pill. Here, just have this drink. I don't fucking want to, is what I say. And if they push it on me twice, I'm like, stop doing that. So do what you want to do. I'm around people. My friends, some of them have taken the prick. That's their choice. Do what you fucking want to do. But don't tell me what to do. And don't tell other people what to do. Like some women get terminations and other women have children. So do I tell people not to have a termination or to have a child? Do what you've got to do for you. It's on your conscience between you and your God. Do that for you and your God. Exactly. But don't tell me what to do because I'm not going to follow in line. If the whole world but 5 people do it, I'm choosing not to do it because that's my choice. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do shit. I don't need your health insurance. I will be 55 next week. I have no health insurance. I don't need your fucking health insurance. I'm not sick. The mindset is to create fear, which is a low vibration, which is a 3-dimensional vibration. If you continue to eat fast food, drink, women, drinking is twice as dangerous for women. I do coffee. Yeah, I like coffee, but coffee makes me happy. Coffee makes me get up and then I'm fucking happy. It's my pre-workout at 4 a.m., okay? But here's the thing. They want to tell us in every which way what it is we do for our health. Well, if people live like me in this country or other people that are healthy out there, we wouldn't have the level of obesity that we have. But they're not willing to listen to us for that, are they? No, they're not going to listen for that. They're not going to mug of coffee, yummy. So they don't listen on that. So you really think that they know about your health? Go ahead and take the blood test of all these people in office, Pelosi and her alcohol levels. Okay, I'm surprised her eyes haven't floated out of her head. But listen to this. If the clone in office and the other one underneath him, so the P and the VP, if they disappear, guess who our president is? Pelosi. Don't you want that to happen? I kind of want that to happen. Well, here's the thing. Anytime you take a prick, it can... First of all, there's preservatives in it, okay, which are mercury, which are aluminum, which are live bacteria, which if you have an autoimmune disease or anything, it can cause a problem. Hello? Okay, so you guys know that. And I am friends with all kinds of, until her face melts off, exactly. I am friends with all kinds of fabulous people who do I have friends that smoke. I have friends that do crack. I have, not a lot, but I know people. I have friends that choose to be overweight. I have friends that, choose to be anorexic. People, if you're my friend, you're my friend. But I don't want to do what you do. Just because you eat sardines does not mean I want to eat sardines. No. So the fact that they are, yes, I was referring to plump with a T. But the fact that they're trying to push it on everybody. Oh, Jennifer Aniston. No. That bitch is out there. She's like, to all my fans, I'm Jennifer Aniston. Remember my hair? Well, I can't get over your face or your chin, whatever you did to your chin, you fucking bitch. And she's like, yeah, just take the prick. First of all, why is that on the broadcast system? Now, I'm just going to give you some insight into the TV industry. When I was on air, okay, as a talk show guest, all through Jason and Keith's pregnancy, and the last show I did was Kelly Clarkson, where they sang about the upside down world, by the way, and all the audience was like this. They were all drones. They're like, it's a certain kind of person that is manipulated into going into those audiences, excluding Arlene that dragged me to The Voice. And it was the fucking workout, up and down workout. I probably lost 5 pounds with Arlene when we went to The Voice. She does love that. But the last thing I did was Kelly Clarkson, okay? And she's super nice. However, when you are on these talk shows, they have to give you, quote, a legitimate title. So you have to have written a book. You have to be an author. You have to be a psychic to whoever. They like to mock psychics. So Rascal Pants is good. I haven't seen her today. I'm going to go tomorrow or the day after to see my rascal. Anyway, you have to have all of these credentials to show up. They don't usually let random person. Like when you see an overnight success, they've probably been at it 30 years, which was my case. Okay. So I was doing TV at 15 and all the way through my kids' pregnancies. And then when my stepson died, I took time off. And then October of 2019, October 25th or Halloween episode, I did Kelly Clarkson. That's the last on-camera thing I've done. So when you're looking at it, why is Jennifer Aniston, why is Jimmy Kimmel, why are these people, Lady Gaga, any of them, telling you what to do medically when, as a psychic, they're like, you can't give medical information. You're not a doctor. Well, neither are these fucking bitches, okay? Neither are these fucking bitches. They're not doctors either. So shut your mouth, Jennifer Aniston. Shut your mouth, Lady Gaga. Shut your mouth, David Grohl, whatever the fuck your name is. Shut up. Because you are not doctors either. You can have your personal opinion and you can say, I have a personal opinion about this. But when you go on a mainstream TV show and say everybody should do this because I'm Jennifer Aniston, fuck you, like this. No, they don't know better. Jennifer Aniston's not even taking it. She's not even taking it. She tried to say, nah. Show me what's in that injection. I want to see Fauci held down and injected, and I want to see what's in that injection. I must see. Right? But why are they telling you? Just because Lady Gaga sold 1 million, 2 million, 1 billion records, why is she telling people what to do with their body? Because as a psychic person, they're constantly telling me when I go on air, you can't give out medical advice. You're not a doctor. Well, I'm sorry. Is Lady Gaga a doctor? Why is she giving out medical advice? I just want to know. The one person I liked was Wendy Williams. I didn't watch her show, but I liked it when she told Dr. Sold Out Oz, Dr. I'm Sold Out Oz, that she wasn't going to take the vax, and she kept saying it. And he was like, well, you know, don't you think? And she's like, no, I don't trust it. So that's what she said. So bravo to Wendy Williams. She's like, I've never taken the flu shot, and I don't do that. But she stuck up for herself. So good for her. She's got some balls. She also has lost her show and all of this, but she has some balls, okay? She said it right to Dr. Oz, I'm a faker, who wouldn't even give it to his own kids, okay? Liar. Stop with your agenda lying. Stop. Just stop. And switching topics here. Ladies, stop getting Brazilian butt lifts. Oh my God, that's the #1 death in surgery. Stop sticking fat in your ass. Go back to Cher's time frame. And remember, fat in the ass was not a good thing because that is a dangerous surgery. So this country has got everybody focused on this, that, and the other. And yeah, no, she has balls, all right. Yeah, I know, she does. But what I'm saying is, stop going, yeah, well, do whatever you want. I'm saying the #1 killer in plastic surgery is the fat injections in your ass, 18%. Fat embolism. I mean, you're going to die. You can die from surgery. You can die from a bee sting. You can die from, as Keith did, riding a motorcycle. But they've got women thinking that they should be injecting silicone, fat, all of that shit into their ass. Well, I've done squats for over 40 years and my ass looks exactly the same. And I did squats with 250 pounds. And my ass, but see, I'm not going to eat like a weightlifter all the time. So, you know, but I run up 500 flights of stairs and my ass still looks the same. So it's your genetics. If you are thick-waisted or thin-waisted, I have an hourglass figure and people are always like, how do you get that? I look like my mother. That's how I got it. If you're broad-shouldered, I'm not, you're going to have broad shoulders. It's your genetics. So you can only work within the context of your genetics. Plastic surgeons are not miracle workers. They're not. They can only work with what you have. So when you see beautiful women like Christy Brinkley go in to do little touches to their face, every ugly woman thinks, I'm going to look like Christy Brinkley. You're never going to look like Christy Brinkley because she looks like herself and you don't look like her. So you have to take all of that into consideration. But they're pushing, what protein do you drink? I drink one with 5 things in it. It's all, I can see it over there, but I can't read it. It's all natural and it's from, it's in Sprouts and it's in Whole Foods. It's a protein. It's just cocoa protein. And then I put in maca powder and I put in cacao in it in the morning. And I do that. And I I eat eggs. And then I'll eat yogurt, but not a lot. I love Sprouts. So I go get it in there. I'm mostly doing it, I put it with a lot of ice. I get ice water when I get my coffee. There seems to be a shortage on the big cups at Starbucks. So I get ice water. And then I put my protein powder in it. I shake it up. I put all the mushrooms, the cacao, and the maca powder in it. And I eat my vitamins, zinc, C, A, B, D, all of that, right? And then I drink that so that I hydrate with my coffee. Holy cacao. Yeah, exactly. Holy fucking cacao. So I do that. No, everybody is born with everybody is born with beauty. Yes. But what I'm saying to you is, if you have a very Roman shaped nose, you're not going to end up with a nose like mine. you can do it, but it's not going to suit your face. Like, why do you want, you can fix things on your face, obviously, but why do you want to completely change your ethnicity? It's horrible what we do to people. It's horrible. Mecca powder, or is it, no, it's Mecca. It's the white stuff made from beets. Is that Mecca? Mecca powder? Lion's mane mushroom. Yes, I got that. And avoid, I just got a whole bag of jelly beans. You missed that at the beginning. Yeah, no, it gives character to your face. This is my face. This is my face. Like, I'm not going to change it. Now, if I broke my nose, I would probably change it, right? But I can't remember the brand. I get it at Sprouts. I get my stuff at Sprouts because it's easy. Yes, well, exactly. We all get tricked into it. So now we're being distracted by Brazilian butt lifts that are happening in Miami. No, it's not whey protein. I don't know what it is. I will have it for you next time. But, we get distracted. We get distracted by all kinds of shit. Keeping the hamster wheel. So before I close, this is what I wanted to say. So the 3D to the 5D, okay, so the activation of ascension is not allowing what's going on in the 3D world, these fucking fucktards that try to run and take over, and that dumb hair sniffs children and his crack smoking son and all of those people and Pelosi and all of that shit. I'd get a brow lift too. Well, I can't really. I don't have much here, but I do this for sure. If you pull skin and you don't plump it up, all you women getting shit ton of filler all over your face, that's like being pregnant. Your skin swells. What happens when you don't do it or have the money? Because it only lasts a year or two or whatever. Everything like that. Yeah, I got my eyebrows tattooed, but they didn't really last. I did the ombre, but see, it's wearing off because your face regenerates a lot more. Anyway, oh God, what was I going to say? I just was going to say something. Shit, before I left. Forget what I was going to say. It goes right out of my head. Yeah, well, a lot of actresses are yacht girls. They're not making any fucking money. Oh, the 5D, thank you. So when you turn on the TV and you see those pansies in office, okay, I'm showing you the tattoo again. I just did it. I did the wording last week, and I just did this right now. And there's a little beetle right there. My beetle guy. He's a beetle, okay? A beetle. And yeah, I don't fucking care. When I was younger, I wanted my skin to be really beautiful, but it's burnt from the sun, and now I want to put pretty colors on it. And fuck you right here, because I do mean that. But when you're looking at the 5D world and you're trying to manifest ascension, understand if you keep thinking from a vibration of fear, addiction, believing what's on the media, all of that kind of thing, if you keep thinking like that, rather than understanding Ringo, Ringo is on my arm. It's fucking Ringo, okay? He's a Cancer. I like Ringo. He's the cutest of the bunch. Didn't really do much, but he's super cute. Yeah. Anyway, if you're going to ascend, you have to understand you cannot be emotionally triggered by what they tell you, because the energy of ascension is to move your physical body with your etheric body into a vibration where you can't be affected by that because it doesn't hit you. So move it up here. So no matter whatever you do, you are up here. Ringo in exactly. Exactly. Ringo's cute. But you have to raise your vibration. If you run around detachment and observation, you will find that these people talking, you don't even hear them. You're like, that's not even a thing. It's not even a thing. But you do have to fight. When someone attacks your energy, you do need to set boundaries for yourself. A boundary, okay? I know they pointed at your forehead like that. A boundary, which I say if you're going to do it on the wrist, but a boundary would be saying, I don't agree to what you say. I'm sorry. I don't believe what you say. I don't believe. ADHD is from the food. It's from the food coloring. So ADHD, first of all, the teachers are lazy in the schools. Don't come for me if you're a teacher. They're lazy. They want all the kids to comply. So they medicate small children whose brains aren't even done instead of taking them exercising and doing all kinds of things, right? So, don't give your kids medicine. Take them running. Take them running. Feed them properly. Don't give them Cheetos and whatever. I know we all love hot Cheetos. We fucking love hot Cheetos over here, but we don't eat them. So that's actually what it is. It's a person's natural energy. Why are we trying to stifle? Why are we labeling an ADHD for little boys? Have you met little boys? Little boys are fucking hyper. Little boys are hyper. They are hyper and they run. I was a little girl that was hyper. So I don't know about Kelly Osbourne, but I don't know if she has ADHD. I had big orange sweet potato. Perfect. No food coloring in it. It comes, so eat food with vibration in it. Vibration, okay? Eat food with vibration. See, I have an allergy in here for some reason. I come in here and there's an allergy. But have a food that vibrates with your body. They want to label. You can't label me. You're not going to label me. I don't fall into your labels. I don't care what your labels are until you can do. So this was one of my reasons for staying sober. When you raise kids and you're a psychic, people come after you, okay? People come after you. Call you crazy. If you're high and you're psychic, they can take your kids from you. They can put you into a mental hospital. That happened to me as a kid. But anyway, they can send you to the shrink. They can say you're unfit. If you're sober and you're authentic and you're logical and you can educate people and speak as though you're educated, you being psychic, they can't really come after you. So there you go. Veggies, exactly. Everything. All right, I've blathered on enough, y'all. I've got to go. And thank you, everybody, for the super chats and the fantastic birthday gifts and jelly beans and the food that y'all send me because you think I'm starving. Thank you, guys. Yes, Dr. Sebi. I can't say his name right, but him. And they murdered him and they killed him because he spoke correctly. So understand, if you speak correctly, they'll probably come after you. But if you understood you didn't die, you wouldn't be afraid of speaking correctly. So let's all just stand up in our neighborhoods. Okay, bye, you guys. Mwah. Bye, you guys. Thank you for everything. I feel like jelly beans. He knew the truth. Okay, bye, you guys. Bye-bye.